south from here.
Alarm! He's here! Do it!
I can't take on that many enemies. There's no way.
Huh? Over here! He's here! Didn't expect that, Spartan.
You're telling me to survive the fall? Get the fuck out of here. Dude, who was spotting me that quick?
What?
Alright, save and quit. Just go back into it.
Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Chillin. The Merchant Road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capon. It's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Didn't fucking Lord Capon die?
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said,
How does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
it much further.
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdal place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word!
Where are you going?
And will a man of his
Ain't gonna
stature
see
see
ya.
us?
He's got an
We'll
important
find out
visit.
soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
Come on.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well, now, Captain Zizka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinnock is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Pitter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
Kingdom come deliverance. We made progress.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
be honest. I'd prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't...
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin.
I'm back. Perfectly, my lord.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table are still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a...
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared...
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar.
My God!
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get me.
Absolutely.
Actually, it was pretty much.
Well, more like us.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from...
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name.
Exactly.
But why would the Pragas send...
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. I just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation.
Here? To my...
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still...
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, but I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. Bring that red from Berg...
You might want to say...
I'll gladly risk his displeasure.
It seems we both have the...
Well... That is, I wouldn't... Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're... As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he...
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw us... I'm sure if you're interested in the details...
I'd be...
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply. It made me a little nervous. If anyone... in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek...
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund.
He wants to make deals?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority leans just between us. I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last...
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to...
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who did... The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way.
Least of all bad kings.
So, what about us?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. But the earliest till... I hope until then, you won't...
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until...
Who's security?
Good question.
So be it.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Berghoff is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be...
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters.
I suppose I ought to get to bed.
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in...
Mutt! Look what I have for you.
What did I do to you?
What'll it be?
I'll have a look at you.
Maybe next time then.
Lord Pisek said we...
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot...
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
So you got your revenge?
Damn.
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
Wait, what did he say?
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
Hmm.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is.
And what about Cat?
That's the good wife who arrived with you?
Ugh.
Before you go, I brought... Oh...
No. Definitely not. Oh. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a...
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My man trained like that every...
Lo, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
To tell the truth, I may have been in a few battles, but...
Getting captured is more
Leave him be, good wife. What's more, many a knight wouldn't dare to take on my men.
Now look here, I was just being polite.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy a...
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm. Pull cock, the first to...
You can't stand up to this.
Well, you haven't shown yourself to be very manly, Henry.
Well,
Don't worry about it, lad. Pullcock has to...
What?
Ah, nothing. You know what? Take... At least you'll have something to hide behind.
I better go and find Zizka.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging...
Do you want to come with us to see Yobs?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave...
Why?
A woman's intuition.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr interessant.
What of it?
Was soll ich sagen? After our Lord paid ransom for us to the Chaiskel Cherton, there is... Aber warte. You ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobrosh. He might have... See, someone poached a white roebuck in his territory the other day.
A white roebuck? That's a rare sight.
Yeah, and Dobrosh takes it as a personal offense. So go easy on him, hörst du?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening in his territory, and wait until he tells you himself. Oh, ja. He really... Und das war alles.
All right, thank you. How's it going? What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking...
And again, come on. Mind where you're going.
Oh, that's cool. Look, you actually like. That's cool. Alright, that's gonna be it right now.